The Stirling City Centre is identified as one of 10 strategic regional centres in the Perth metropolitan area, and together with the Herdsman-Glendalough area will become Perth's second CBD. The Stirling City Centre is envisaged to become an accessible, vibrant urban centre, providing a broad range of services for the wider community, with increased employment and housing opportunities. Perth and Peel at 3.5 million is the state government's planning and growth strategy for metropolitan Perth. The strategy identifies housing and employment targets for local government to achieve. The Stirling City Centre is the City of Stirling's largest activity centre and aligns with the state government strategy for growth. The planning strategy outlines how the city will meet the dwelling and employment targets of the state's Perth and Peel at 3.5 million plan. This plan is a detailed analysis of where the city's growth will occur and provides specific targets for local areas. Again, the city's planning strategy is in line with the state government's requirement to accommodate the majority of the city's future growth along urban corridors and in activity centres. The City of Stirling has worked closely with the state government, key stakeholders and our community to develop a bold vision for the Stirling City Centre. We will transform the Stirling City Centre into a sustainable 21st century city, an accessible, sustainable and vibrant urban centre, providing increased jobs and housing, and connecting transport from the heart of the city to the iconic Scarborough Beach Precinct. The Stirling City Centre is currently dominated by cars and traffic, and its road network is nearing capacity. In order to accommodate the estimated additional 150,000 trips that will be generated by new residents and new employees over the next 30 years, the way people move around will need to change dramatically. It is important that the city makes plans to prioritise alternative transport options in and around the Stirling City Centre to accommodate growth, improve accessibility and traffic congestion. To achieve this, we will prioritise access for pedestrians and cyclists with new footpaths and cycleways. We will plan to provide new road connections in and around the centre to reduce traffic on major roads. We will also advocate for a light rail network that will connect at both the Stirling and Glendalough train stations and run along Scarborough Beach Road through to Scarborough Beach. The new proposed cycling infrastructure will encourage all age groups to cycle in and around the Stirling City Centre. The Stirling City Centre's proposed cycling network will link the station to Scarborough Beach, the Stirling CBD, Herdsman Lake, Innaloo Shopping Centre, as well as surrounding residential and employment areas. To facilitate a significant increase in pedestrians in the Stirling City Centre, numerous improvements will be required. These include footpaths on all streets, more street trees, slower traffic, safer streets, and the addition of plazas and public spaces, and improved pedestrian crossings. The plans highlight streets that are required to have weather protection and new crossing points together with new plazas. The city has plans to reduce traffic to help make travelling within the Stirling City Centre easier. With an expected growth in housing and employment, the city has made plans to provide new road connections within the Stirling City Centre. These plans highlight numerous road and network improvements to improve circulation, reduce traffic on key arterial roads, create shopping and dining streets, and improve pedestrian access to Stirling Station. Pedestrian-friendly slow-speed shopping and dining streets to create a centre hub is critical to deliver the vision of the Stirling City Centre. Stirling City Centre is fortunate to have a year-round running stream through the city centre. The vision is to transform the waterway into a combination of a living stream in areas where there is sufficient space and into an urban stream where there are space constraints. The future waterway will link the city centre to Herdsman Lake, with lineal open space both sides of the waterway. The city is looking at creating more open space to cater for the increasing population as the Stirling City Centre grows. This includes a new lineal open space running from Herdsman Lake to the Stirling Civic Gardens, a possible reconfiguration of the Stirling Civic Gardens, additional open space in the station precinct, plus a new large open space area south of the freeway. The Stirling City Centre structure plan identifies where residential and mixed-use areas would be best located, as well as new public transport, cycling and pedestrian infrastructure, and new roads and new public open space. The structure plan area is split into 6 precinct areas: Innaloo, Woodlands, Southern, Station, Osborne Park, and Northern precincts. To date, the City has adopted comprehensive local development plans for 5 of the precincts and identifies the exact location of permitted land uses, building locations, building setbacks, and building heights. The Osborne Park Precinct Local Development Plan is yet to be fully prepared and requires a comprehensive funding plan and an implementation plan to deliver key objectives. The Innaloo Precinct Local Development Plan will be characterised by low-rise apartment buildings in the residential streets, with a few key mixed-use sites. The residential area will be in close proximity to the future shopping and dining area on Ellen Stirling Boulevard and Oswald Street. The Woodlands Precinct Local Development Plan will be characterised by low-rise apartment buildings in the residential streets, with a few key mixed-use sites on Liege Street. The residential area will be in close proximity to a future shopping and dining street on the cinema site. The Southern Precinct Local Development Plan will see major transformation and be characterised by mixed-use buildings with residential above. Scarborough Beach Road will be calmed to slow traffic speed. The light rail would run from Glendalough Station to Scarborough Beach, and Stephenson Avenue will be extended north of Scarborough Beach Road to Cedric Street. Ellen Stirling Boulevard will become the city centre's new shopping and dining street, and a new town square will be constructed. There are also plans for a new park and waterway between Ellen Stirling Boulevard and Stephenson Avenue, creating a pleasant walkway. The Station Precinct Local Development Plan will see a major transformation and will be characterised by high-rise mixed-use buildings with residential around the Stirling Station. Stephenson Avenue will be extended north of Scarborough Beach Road to Cedric Street and would be a slow-speed business boulevard with high-rise mixed-use buildings fronting the street. The Cedric Street ramps will be removed to enable new local streets to be built, and light rail will run along Ellen Stirling Boulevard to the Stirling Station, with connections to Scarborough Beach and Glendalough Station. There will be a new park and waterway between Ellen Stirling Boulevard and Stephenson Avenue, creating a pleasant walk from Scarborough Beach Road to the Stirling Station. The vision for the Osborne Park Precinct is to transform it from an industrial area to a mixed-use area with mid-rise buildings. No major development is permitted in this area until detailed planning is completed to fund new roads, public open space, and a school site. Stephenson Avenue will provide a new road frontage to those lots currently backing onto the old freeway reserve. New east-west roads linking Ellen Stirling Boulevard and King Edward Road will be constructed, including extension of Howe Street, Guthrie Street and Oswald Street. The Northern Precinct Local Development Plan covers land on the northern side of the freeway, around the Osborne Park Hospital. This area will see a transformation from mainly single dwellings to mid-rise buildings between 3 and 7 stories in height, focused on a new road connection from Cedric Street to Karrinyup Road. Elton Place will become a mixed-use street, providing ancillary medical services to supplement the hospital. A number of landmark building sites have been identified to allow taller buildings at major intersections. Following a commitment by both the state and federal government of $125 million, this vision is now becoming a reality. The design for Stage 1 is now complete, and construction is expected to commence in late 2019. Stage 1 of the Stirling City Centre project involves the construction of the Stephenson Avenue road network from Scarborough Beach Road to Cedric Street. The proposed road construction is required to support the Stirling City Centre SCC development. The project is intended to improve accessibility, connectivity, travel time and local amenities. The project consists of 3 phases. Phase 1, Scarborough Beach Road to Howe Street, delivered by the City of Stirling. Phase 2, Freeway Interchange, delivered by Main Roads WA. Phase 3, Howe Street to Cedric Street, delivered by the City of Stirling. It's an exciting time as we continue to work closely with the community, state and federal government and private enterprise towards achieving the vision for the Stirling City Centre. A sustainable 21st century city with an accessible, sustainable and vibrant urban centre, providing increased jobs and housing, and connecting transport from the heart of the city to the iconic Scarborough Beach Precinct. We look forward to keeping you updated with our journey.